Hey everybody, it's Jamie, aka the Bag Lady. It is Tuesday, October 17th. I cannot believe I had to think about that. Yesterday was Zach's birthday. He turned 20. But for those that don't know me, I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. Sometimes the real, but they're a pain in my ass right now. And occasionally I do Whatnot live auction sales. So with that, what I've got for you today is a fun box. I'm not sure when I'm going to drop this video. It might be Friday. We might have a fun box Friday, or it may be earlier in the week. It all depends. I did order a handbag box, and we're supposed to be doing a collab amongst a whole bunch of different YouTubers. So once I know more about when we're doing, when the collab is dropping, I'll know when I can do this fun box. So anyway, with that, let me get on with it. This box comes from Swan Georgia. It makes me very nervous because it is light, y'all. Very light. I don't know what's in here except maybe a bunch of socks or something because, like I said, it weighs little of nothing. So, anyway, let's see what treasures we have in store. I ordered this on October 10th. I can't remember if I had a $10 credit or if I paid shipping. We're just gonna tear the paper. Oh God, and there's air pillows. I love getting air pillows. All right, okay. First glance, it doesn't seem that bad. Oh well, I have a Renee Rafe bra, 34C, with a retail price tag of $28. I have sold this brand before. I forget where it retails from. Holy moly, is it tiny. Very tiny, new with tags, super cute, black, padded, lightly padded with underwires. So I can work with that. Ooh, we have jewelry. You guys know how much I love to get jewelry. I swear to God, I need to do a jewelry mystery box because I've got a shit ton of it that's just hanging around. Oh, these are actually pretty cute. They have a retail price of $12 and they are like these mirrored lightning bolt earrings. So, they're cute. I will probably not list them. I don't know. It's an easy list, but I don't know what they would go for. So I guess I'll check it out and see if they're worth anything. Next up is these socks that don't have any branding or anything. So they're like a footie. I will probably keep these. Then we have a tube of rubber bracelets. Unbranded, made in China, different colors, cute, but what the fuck am I gonna do with that? We have Coach, baby. We've got a cute little Coach wristlet, signature little, it kind of looks a little shiny, but anyway. Inside does have a little slip pocket, and from what I can see, it's clean. Patent leather wristlet. It does okay, so the wristlet, the patent leather on the wristlet is a little, I don't want to say chewed up, but it's not super smooth. Yeah, it's cracking. So definitely, it's not a horrible piece, but it's not a great piece either. So I see why it's in the box. And then we've got the trusty Hue tights, $13.50 retail, They're a size 2, which is 5'3" to 6 feet, 120 pounds to 170 pounds. They are super opaque. I don't know. Oh, and they're a heather gray. I actually might keep these for myself because I've been doing skirts with boots in the wintertime. So I don't know, but they are an easy list. So, oh, Lucky Brand. Oh, size small pajama. Ooh, like a Lucky Brand jogger style pajama pant. These are really cute, floral detail, and they're pink. Size, oh, it's supposed to be t-shirt, short, and jogger pajama set. And it looks like all I got is the jogger. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll sell, but it would have been nice to have had all 3 pieces. But at least it still has the tag. So, definitely makes it more valuable. Ooh, I got more jewelry flinging at me. Okay, another little teeny tiny jewelry piece. I don't know what this is. Okay, so this is just a little necklace with a little like kind of gold round circle thing with nothing on it. I'm not seeing any kind of maker's mark. I'm not seeing any 10K, 14K stamp, nothing like that. So, yeah, this is why I don't like jewelry. Okay, we only have a couple more things in this box. We've got this cute, super cute crossbody bag. Ooh, look at the little tassels hanging. This does appear to be in new condition or lightly used. It is made in China. It is vegan. There's a toothpick in there, so it's definitely been used. I am not seeing any branding in here. Oh, and it smells like patchouli. Anyway, it is, you know what? It is a cute bag. It's unbranded. I will definitely list it. I've had luck with the unbranded bags. And then the last item in the box, of course, you guys, is going to be a scarf. It does say Picasso on it. Let's see. I'm feeling for like a tag of some sort. So I am not seeing a tag, but again, it says Picasso. So, oh, and maybe it's the scarf that smells like patchouli. I will lay this out in Google Lens it and see if it's anything. I truly don't think so. Based on the stitching, I'm not thinking it's anything any special. I could be wrong. Anything special. So, what did I get? Can I make my money back on this box? It's gonna be tight, y'all. It's gonna be tight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, I'm not thinking I'm making my money back off of this box, y'all. If I do, it's going to be real tight. And I'm going to go back and see, did I pay shipping for it? I'm hoping that I didn't pay shipping, because if I paid shipping, for sure, it's going to be a wash. But you know what? Look, they can't all be winners. We know that. So you play to pay, and you get good ones and you get bad ones. So with that, like I said, I do have a 5-piece purse box coming. Hopefully it's going to be a collab amongst a bunch of other resellers. Because we had all gotten a $10 credit, or no, there was a discount code one day. So we all decided to buy the handbag box at a discount and then do a collab. So more to come on that. So my last video, I had alluded to some issues with ThredUp, I'm sorry, and I said their name again. I don't want to say their name on my videos. With the Real. Give me 2 seconds and I will tell you what's going on. Okay, so my issues with the Real. I sent in the Bottega Veneta bag that I got in the Funbox. I sent full pictures, color pictures, inside and out of the bag, the like what hardware was exposed, the heat stamp, and the tag. They came back and gave me a price quote of $1,095 to $1,395. Okay, so I sent the bag in. I sent the bag in with a few other pieces, and they accepted the bag. And then all of a sudden, they said they couldn't authenticate the bag. And one of the reasons they said that they couldn't authenticate the bag was because it had a paper tag. So I got into, a back and forth with them because you know what? Here's the thing. I sent them extensive color photos of the bag, of the tag, of the serial number. They came back and said it is a Bottega Veneta mini pouch based on the serial number, and, gave me a price quote. So I was under the impression the bag's real, they're going to accept it. Then for them to say all of a sudden, wait a minute, no, the bag's not real, and then tell me that it's based on a paper tag, I was actually able to do my research and find where the Real had done an article on how to authenticate a Bottega Veneta. One of the ways was by a paper tag. So I sent a copy of that article, back, and anyway, so they're still not accepting the bag, which is fine, completely fine. Send me my bag back. That's what I told them. Just send me my fucking bag back and we'll be good. Because I am actually going to, I have a friend that can authenticate through Real Authentication. I'm going to send it to them and have asked them to authenticate the bag for me. And if it comes back as authentic, they will print me out a certificate. And then you know what? I'm good to go. Because honestly, I'm not necessarily sure that I'm, buying what the Real is selling right now. I held that bag. I touched that bag. I smelled that bag. That bag is leather. That bag is good quality. I think they are wrong. So like I said, I'm going to get it authenticated on my own. And then at that point, they can kiss my you-know-what. In addition, I had also sent in a Chanel New Line travel tote. It's a bag that I had sent into them before that they had priced at $7.95. The problem was it didn't sell at $7.95, and they had discounted it so heavily that I was not going to make my money back on the bag. So I thought, well, shit, if I'm going to give the bastard away, I'm going to give it away on Poshmark, you know, or to one of you guys. Bag was never carried after, like, when they sent it back to me, I put it in a dust bag, put it away, never carried, never did anything with the bag. Sent it back in with the Bottega Veneta. They're telling me that they rejected it, and they're saying that it had too many issues. And I pointed out, you guys previously accepted this bag in the same exact condition. You priced it at $7.95. I'm not understanding what's happening here. Then I also sent in a Louis Vuitton Sarah wallet. No, it was not in perfect condition. However, they do take items in fair condition, but they rejected that piece too. So now my concern is A, who's handling my shit? How are they handling it? And are they damaging it in the process? So I am waiting to get my pieces back. I have paused sending anything else in, although I do have some clothing items that I might break down and send in just because I know I can't sell them. Like that Bagley Mishka dress that I got in the designer box. I know I can't sell that on Poshmark for shit. They'll be able to sell it for a decent price. So I may send them some clothing items, but they're not getting any more of my damn handbags. Not for a while, at least. Just not cool. Not cool at all. And also, I'm really scared that they're not going to send me that Bottega bag back because they've already shipped back my Chanel and the Louis Vuitton wallet, but not the Bottega. If they tell me that they're sequestering that item, I'm going to go on the flippin' nut completely. That's unacceptable. You know, I want my shit back. If you don't want it, if you don't have people smart enough to authenticate it, and if you can't even use the information that you put in your own articles to authenticate a bag, I'm going to take it to a professional, okay? So give me my fucking bag back. With that, I done raised my blood pressure enough. That brings us to story time. As you guys know, I spent the weekend up in Ann Arbor, visiting with Mom. She is making improvements every day. She's still got a long road of recovery ahead of her. It is going to be at least until the doctor I spoke to yesterday told me many days, and like at least 2 weeks, if not more, before she is able to be released, from the hospital. But she is definitely making improvements every day. So for that, I am grateful. I am grateful to the team of doctors at U of M, because I know without them, she would not be here with us today. So while I was in Ann Arbor, you know, my niece, my marketing team, she was bugging me to get back on Bumble. I didn't have the greatest experience with Bumble the first time around. And then when I started dating my ex-husband again, I deleted the app because I thought, you know, we're giving it a second go. I don't need to be out here looking for other men. I need to focus on, you know, trying to rebuild and repair. And then he lied. So anyway, I'm not going to rehash all that bullshit either, but, just know, well, anyway, I'm going to stop there. So I let her help me build a Bumble profile, and oh my gosh. I mean, her thing is that I was going to be in Ann Arbor. There's a different pool of guys to choose from as opposed to where I currently live, which was giving me shit. And boy, was she right, man. Oh my God. My Bumble thing was blowing up. I mean, it was like I would swipe right on a guy and the next thing I know, it was a match. And on Bumble, you have to make the first move as far as chatting. And so I just started reaching out, you know. I was like, I'm in town for the weekend. Why not, you know? rather than eat dinner alone in my hotel room, it would be nice to meet up with somebody, chat in a public place. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. Unfortunately, she had me put sex positivity on there. And, you know, I didn't question it. I was like, okay, she's young. She does this shit. She knows what she's talking about. Yeah, that came off real fast because the first few guys that hit me up, one of them, well, you reach on Bumble as a woman, you reach out first. So I was like, you know, when we'd match, I would be like, hi, you know, how's it going? Yeah, 7 a.m. Saturday morning, I had some guy trying to get me to come to his hotel room. And he was hot. I'm not going to lie. He was hot, hotter than hell. And I was like, you know, that's not really going to work out for me. I need to get up to the hospital to visit my mom. But if you're going to be in town this evening, you know, maybe we could meet for dinner or drinks. No, I'm leaving town at noon. You know, I was just in to visit a friend, yada, yada. Okay. And then let me tell you something. All these guys that, they were all like 40s and younger. The youngest one was 33. He was an RN, super, super cute. Oh my God, I did chat with him a little bit. He was real cute. But kind of sarcastic, and, you know, I don't really do sarcasm, so, and then there was a Swedish guy that wanted me to come to his house, and when I said, you know, I'm kind of busy today, he wanted to come to my house later that night. No. And the funny thing with the Swedish guy, I was looking at his pictures, and in one of his pictures, he was wearing a Louis Vuitton belt. And then in the other picture, he was wearing Gucci loafers. And all I could think of was, please, dear God, tell me you didn't pay full price for that shit, you know? I didn't ask him. I did not ask, you know. It wouldn't have been appropriate. But anyway, I wasn't going to his house. I wasn't having him to my house. So sex positivity came off my profile thing, lickety split. And I must have chatted with about 10 different people over the weekend. Only one was close to my age. He was 55, so a couple years younger than me. He described himself as the fat kid. So I went ahead and swiped right on his photo just to see what would happen. And he swiped right on mine. So I reached out to him and said, hey, you know, yada, yada. The dude was not really interested in chatting with me. I mean, he didn't try, he was one of the few that didn't try to get me to, you know, hook up with him right away, but he was not interested in chatting with me. So it's like, what is it? You know, all these fucking young bucks, I don't know. I don't know if they all have mommy issues or if they're just looking for, you know, a woman who's got her shit together. I really don't know. But man, I can't be running around town with 30-something-year-olds. I'll look ridiculous. Well, I mean, you know, I know times are different and stuff, you know, but honestly, really, all I want is a date with a dude close to my own age, that we have something in common, that actually wants to get to know me, doesn't just want to get into my drawers, because that's not happening, you know. Homegirl does not sleep around, you know. If that was the case, my house would be a revolving fucking door, you know, because there is no shortage of guys out there that just want to sleep with you. I'm not looking for that. I am looking to make a connection, you know, build a friendship, and, you know, perhaps have it turn into something more, not just, you know, a booty call, so to speak. So anyway, that was my, and then, you know, so visited with mom for the whole weekend. It was wonderful to spend so much time with her. Like I said, she is improving. She's able to communicate now. She's able to articulate what she's trying to say. she's able to swallow. So yesterday she graduated to soft foods. She didn't eat a whole lot, but you know, that's okay. Every bite is one step closer to home. I forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah. So then on the way home from the hospital on Sunday, I needed to stop in Mexican Village and pick up a tres leche cake for my son's birthday. That's what he requested. And, you know, I figured, well, since I'm going to be on my way home from Ann Arbor, it's not a problem to make a side trip to Mexican Village. Well, my ex-husband had been in charge of the cake last year, so he sent me, you know, the name and address of the bakery. Well, I ended up at a crack house, and I'm not going to lie. It was a crack house in the hood. Mexican Village is located in the hood. And I kind of had a feeling that I was in the wrong part of town because I know where Mexican Village is. It's kind of near the Ambassador Bridge, and where this was taking me was not near it was on the other side of the ghetto. But anyway, after making 3 passes by this same house, an empty lot, there was people out on the lawn, so I decided I was going to just roll down my window and ask, hey, do you know where this bakery is? So I roll my window down, and I immediately got, what you looking for? What you need? Not a damn thing. Thank you. Have a good day. I sped off. So then I drove around to try to find what I thought was a relatively safe parking lot. And it was. Nobody bothered me. But I realized that the parking lot I had pulled into was the projects. You can tell I don't have much experience down there. But anyway, locked my doors, very quickly asked Surrey to route me to, you know, the name of the Mexican bakery. Well, yep, I was 15 minutes away from where I should have been. But, you know, God loves Surrey. Thank you to my niece for teaching me how to use Surrey in my car. I was able to get to the Mexican bakery, get my son's cake, amongst other things. Oh my God, that bakery was amazing. I walked out with empanadas. I walked out with, oh God, what are they called? Tamales, Day of the Dead bread. Like, I don't think that's the right name for it, but like, and they had all different like flavors and versions. I got a bunch of that. I got croissant. It was crazy. It was totally crazy. I could have spent $1 million in that bakery because I went hungry like a jackass. But oh my God, was everything delicious. My son's birthday cake was delicious. So yeah, it was almost well worth the, you know, the little trip around the ghetto there, and a brief stop at the crack house. So anyway, with that, you guys, come on up, Frank. Frankie just woke up, so that means brother's up. Come on, Frankie, let's let everybody see your cute little bandana. Ooh, come on, baby. So Frankie got a bath, and the lady comes to the house. Oh, I know you goggle potty. She comes to the house to give him a bath, and she put this cute little Halloween bandana on him that he's getting a little tired of. But look how cute. If I can get, oh, he just wants mommy. He's got to go potty. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, no more kisses. All right, you can get down, Frank. But anyway, with that, y'all, I'm going to let you go. Like I said, I do have a 5-piece purse box collab coming up. I haven't ordered anything else. I do have a $10 credit. I'm hoping they drop some new boxes today. So with that, I'm out. Peace.